Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Here's Addison Russell. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella CC Sabathia. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Carl Edwards Jr. is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look at them.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fifth.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No outs, nobody on. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Gardner, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Number 8.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th. Shortstop. Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch from CC. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Almora is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Now another 0-2. Hard hit to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now is John Jay. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Center fielder, John
Here's the
Jay.
first pitch to him. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Albert Almora stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
In there, a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. The 0-1 pitch, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number one.
Catcher number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped fouled at the plate for strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are
looking at a fastball to end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Now to the plate, Todd Frazier, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Chase Headley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ready for another
Brett
chance?
Gardner.
Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They try. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Javier
Ready to deliver. Here's
Baez.
the first pitch. Softly hit out toward short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter,
Digging
number
in the
8.
switch hitter, number 8, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch from CC. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit.
batting,
It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. In now is John Jay.
Now batting,
He singled and scored in his
fielder,
first appearance in this
John
one.
Jay.
Chop foul wide of first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading out the
He's
4th
0
inning,
for 1 thus far.
right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home 4th.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
On the run is Almora.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
To 2-2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Jay is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Yankees. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Addison
hitter.
Russell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Russell.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gardner is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 from CC. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, and that's the third out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yankees, number 57.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman number 44.
Pulled toward
Anthony
right center field.
Rizzo.
Hicks is under it. 1 down. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 8. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Oh, and he misses it. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Headley is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of
throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Gary.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And that's in there. Base hit. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's just a sign of a great hitter. Breaking ball down, and he's still got a base hit on it. Wow, terrific job.
Todd Frazier.
In now, Todd Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And this is fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end. Here's Brett Gardner now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard 2-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting it.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High high in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 9.
Now at the plate,
Second
Javier
baseman,
Baez. He could
Javier
really use a knock here.
Baez.
0 for 3 in the game so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Leading off with the Yankees. Catcher.
Gary Sanchez
Gary
stands in as he looks at a called
Sanchez.
strike. Here comes the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he lays off there, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Fastball in there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Around third is Castro on his way home. The runner scores from second.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Todd Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Looking to send him packing again. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Jay giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Up next for the Yankees. Patrick.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Austin Romine is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Into the box now, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here.
A defensive change for the Yankees.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. 2-strike fastball in on his hands, and I mean, he rung them. His hands are buzzing right now. You want to be cruel, you go right back in there again.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now is John Jay. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away. The ball game is over. 10-4 is the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our